Okay, I love, that is actually one of my favorite moments. Hi, everybody. I'm a little nervous right now. The digital team has just walked into my office and blindsided me, and they have set up a computer and they want me to watch the fan favorite pics of those iconic moments at Miss Universe. So I'm gonna watch them and let you know what I think, but I'm really, really nervous.
Here's the final question. If there were no rules in your life for one day and you could be outrageous, what would you do?
I would eat everything in the world. You do not understand. I would eat everything twice.
Thank you.
That is one of my favorite moments at Miss Universe. All I have to do is see that clip of Brooke Lee, and I know she's the girl that would eat everything twice. And the reason it's very special to me is by that answer, Brooke won Miss Universe. And the next year when she gave up the crown, it was in the state of Hawaii, her home state. The state of Hawaii hired me to represent them at Miss Universe, to represent the production. Then I got hired by Miss Universe, and I met the CFO at Miss Universe. He is now my husband, and now I'm president of Miss Universe. So if Brooke Lee had not answered that question, she changed my life forever. So we always joke, when she became Miss Universe, it changed two people's lives forever.
Tonight, the first runner-up and winner of a cash scholarship from Oscar de la Renta Swimwear is Philippines,
Oh my
the
gosh,
1999 Miss Universe, Botswana!
I loved this moment. This was my first event as the head of production for Miss Universe in Trinidad. It was the first time Botswana had ever competed at Miss Universe, and Mpule won. And what people don't know is her gown didn't show up. And Angelo Lambro, her designer, had to do a new gown in 2 days and get it there with all of that beading and everything. You would never know. That would be the normal thing that would make you so nervous, but you had no idea that Mpule was going through it. She was just very cool, calm, and collected, and it just goes to show it's about the woman and how she presents herself, not about the gown, although it is a beautiful gown.
Now, India has had some very prominent female leaders. What makes women politicians different from men?
I think what makes women politicians different from men is a certain amount of sensitivity. I think the women are very strong in India. They're very well educated, those who are educated, and they're standing shoulder to shoulder with their men and making a mark in their own field.
Okay.
Gosh, I remember this moment in Cyprus so well. I was the head of production at the time, so I had been living there for 3 months, and Lara just had such a presence. And I remember it was the quintessential Miss Universe. And her voice, I remember her answer, it was, she just owned the stage. And I remember thinking I would vote for her, that she could be a politician in India. And I think at this moment was when I thought for sure she was going to win. But then later in the night, the one moment that really stuck in my head was when the final question, and Sinbad asked, and then she just grabbed the mic and said, "May I?" and took the mic and answered, and it was like, she owned it. It was a yes.
Right now, Ria Mori will take her final walk as Miss Universe 2007.
Oh my gosh, I remember when Rio gave up the crown in Vietnam in 2008. It was so amazing. Very few people knew what she wanted to do. Everybody was talking about her final walk gown, and she, from day one, said, I am wearing a tux, I am gonna go fashion forward, I'm doing what I wanna do, and nobody is gonna steer me any other way. And we kept it a secret, and she walked there, and it was like almost a collective gasp when she walked in. She just looked so great. And I love the way she flipped around in that ponytail. It was just, it was amazing. That was a really, really great moment. I had forgotten about that. It's really good to see. So what people don't know about Rio's final walk is that we were lucky we even had a building for her to have a final walk in. 7 months earlier, there was nothing there. There wasn't a venue, there wasn't a hotel. It was just basically jungle, and our hosts built everything in 7 months. It was really amazing. Only in Vietnam could you do that.
This could be a repeat or not. Let's see.
Oh.
All right, the first runner-up is Dominican Republic, which means Miss Universe is Miss Venezuela again.
Estefania, this was in the Bahamas, and this was the only time back-to-back wins, Venezuela. I remember that moment, and people thought, oh, if Venezuela won the year before, that she probably wouldn't have an opportunity to win again, but she just rocked it that night. I'll never forget that. And then right after that, the new Diamond Nexus crown fell on the ground when she was being crowned, and we had to fix it after that. I remember that night very well, too. That was fun. That was in Atlantis. That was a fun show. Thanks, everybody. I don't know why I was so nervous about this. This was the most fun I've had in a long time. So thanks, everybody, for sending in your favorite shots. It's really, really fun to see. I'm now looking forward to doing this again.